Alex slumped at his desk, staring blankly at the email on his screen. The words were clear, but they felt surreal. "We appreciate your efforts, but the promotion has been awarded to another candidate." He clenched his fists in frustration. For 2 years, Alex had poured himself into this job, late nights, extra shifts, and weekends sacrificed, all in the hope of securing this promotion. Now, it had slipped through his fingers. Feeling suffocated by disappointment, Alex grabbed his coat and headed out of the office. He walked aimlessly until he found himself in a public park. His thoughts swirled like leaves in the wind. Why even bother working so hard if no one notices? Lost in thought, Alex didn't notice the elderly gardener pruning roses nearby. The old man, with a gentle smile and wise eyes, looked up and said, "Rough day, son?" Alex blinked, startled by the interruption. You could say that. He hesitated, but found himself sharing his frustration. "I missed out on a promotion today. 2 years of effort, and it feels like it was all for nothing." The gardener, who introduced himself as Zeb, nodded thoughtfully, brushing dirt off his hands. "Ever grown anything before, son?" he asked. Alex frowned. "Not really. I'm more of a takeout and coffee guy," Zeb chuckled. "Well, let me tell you a little secret about gardening. Some plants grow fast. They sprout in days and bloom within weeks. But the most beautiful and resilient flowers, the ones worth waiting for, take time. A lot happens underground that we can't see." Alex tilted his head, confused. "So, you're saying my hard work is still underground?" "Exactly," Zeb smiled. "Just because you can't see progress right away doesn't mean it isn't happening. Some growth takes time, and that's okay. It's not always about instant rewards, but about what you become in the process." The words lingered with Alex long after their conversation ended. He returned to the park a few times after that, observing Zeb's slow, patient work. Over the next few weeks, Alex began to reflect on his own life. What if the promotion isn't the end goal? What if the real growth is happening inside me? Instead of wallowing in frustration, Alex started focusing on self-improvement. He enrolled in a leadership course, took up meditation to manage stress, and even volunteered to mentor new employees at work. As the months passed, he noticed a shift not just in his skills, but in how he approached challenges. He stopped working with desperation and began working with purpose. His relationships with his colleagues improved, and he found himself feeling more fulfilled regardless of titles or promotions. Then one day, an unexpected opportunity arose. The company announced a new division, and management needed someone who could lead the entire project from scratch. Alex's name was at the top of the list. When the CEO called him into the office and offered him the position, Alex realized something profound. This new role was far more aligned with his passion and talents than the original promotion he'd missed. As he walked out of the CEO's office, Alex felt a deep sense of gratitude. He remembered Zeb's words, how the most beautiful growth happens beneath the surface, unseen. The promotion he had originally sought no longer mattered. What mattered was who he had become in the process. Later that evening, Alex visited the park to find Zeb tending to his roses. "You were right," Alex said with a smile. Zeb chuckled, giving him a knowing look. "Told you, son. The best flowers take their time to bloom." With a heart full of peace and fulfillment, Alex realized that the path to success wasn't about rushing to the finish line. It was about having the patience to grow along the way.